Why cryptocurrency mining? If you're following the channel for a while now, you know that we've been talking about MXC mining, helium mining, and making passive income using the power of crypto mining. But in this video, we're going to take a step back and get into the reasoning why you're in this journey in the first place. What is the entire purpose of mining altcoins and even other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum by using the power of ASIC mining, using the power of radio waves with helium mining, and even proof of stake and proof of participation with the M2 Pro miner. Now, before we get into everything, check this out. Got one of these, Run MXC. So if you are looking for a project that can make you upwards of $10 to $12 per day, passively doing absolutely nothing, it does not depend on your location, check out the videos down below and in the cards right there if you want to check out the MXC or the Match X M2 Pro miner project. Personally, I've invested in it and they have not paid me anything, but they do have a affiliate program that I'm part of, so I do want to disclose that. If you want to check out the M2 Pro miner, it makes about $10 to $12 per day in MXC tokens, with the option to also mine Bitcoin, Polkadot that is coming soon, DHX, and even NFTs as well that is coming in the near future. So why join or start cryptocurrency mining? What is the benefit of mining cryptocurrency? Well, the very first reason is passive income. Now, there are so many other investments out there, from stocks, real estate investing. You can start some sort of service, or there's very little actual investments that is truly passive. You found a great place in the cryptocurrency realm where you found community of people that are interested in cryptocurrency mining. Passive income is not something that is really easy to create. You usually need to start up some sort of business, and then after a few years, if you can automate it and it does not fail and it's successful, then usually you can have some sort of relatively passive income stream. But what cryptocurrency mining does is that these projects that are popping up are aiming to solve a world problem. From helium, where it is an IoT device that will provide radio waves to low internet devices. If you want to read a white paper about what helium is all about, obviously I'm not the biggest expert in cryptocurrency. I'm just here chasing the passive income potential with cryptocurrency mining. If you want to get into cryptocurrency mining, then I really recommend you have some sort of other income streams beforehand. That can be your job, that can be a business that can fund your cryptocurrency mining journey. Because at the end of the day, cryptocurrency mining is not going to make you rich overnight, or even in a year, unless you have a ton of money. So we're talking about like 6 figures ready to put down on some giant beefy ASIC miner. And even then, you're realistically, you're going to break even, pay off all of the electricity bill in a year or even 2 years, depending on the price that you find ASIC miners. Now, we're also going to talk about how you can find these ASIC miners. Now, personally, I really like altcoin miners since they don't require, usually most of these projects don't require a ton of electricity. And if you're living with your parents or someone else that's paying for electricity, then you really don't want to be plugging in your giant ASIC miner that's going to cost them like $1,000 or like $500 a month alone with just that a single ASIC miner. If you're just getting started into cryptocurrency mining and you don't know about all these altcoin mining projects, then a safer bet is these crypto miners on this website called ASIC Miner Value. So on this website is mainly going to show you miners that are going to mine proven projects that won't disappear overnight like some other projects in the past. For the most part, these miners are going to be mining KDA, which is Kadena, Ethereum, and even Bitcoin as well. Now, there are other script mining algorithms that will mine other cryptocurrency coins. But for the most part, most of these miners that will mine these specific coins will relatively be a safe bet. So based on this website, ASIC miner value. If you go ahead and click on opportunities, this is where I always check for different ASIC miner opportunities. So basically, as the name says, this will show you buying opportunities from manufacturers, reliable resellers, and even pre-orders. So what I like to do with any type of investment is I want to know the ROI. In the stock market, most people will get their money back in 5 years or more. That's what happened with some of my investments back then. It took about 5 years for the money to double in a good market. Now, with these projects, you can see if we sort, this is by high or the lowest ROI, you can see this is the absolute best ROI possible right now. Why is it 448 days? That is because of the current price of most cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin has fallen down when we're recording this. Ethereum is under 3,000. So that is why, based on this website alone, the ROI says 14.9 months. Generally, I like to stay away from mining ASIC miners that are past a year. But in this case, since we are in a bear market right now, these will be a good pickup as soon as we head into a bull market where the prices will increase and you're able to sell your coins for a much better price. So if we go ahead and sort by ROI like we already did, this is the best ROI on this website so far. So we go ahead and open this up into another tab. You can see the Antminer L7 9.16 gigahash is mining $64.76 in passive income and $9.86 in electricity costs. Now, where do they get this electricity cost? It's based on the average electricity cost in the United States, which is about 12 to 15 cents. Now, this is on the lower end. If you want to make sure you are getting a good ROI, you can adjust this to your electricity cost. So if you're in a country that your electricity cost is relatively cheap, so some places I even see a 0.01 or even 0.05. So let's just do 0.05. The profits are much better. See, from what it was like $8, it basically cut that in half. You're getting 22 grand a year in passive income. This costs 24 grand. So the ROI is already a lot better, like about 2 months shorter because of the price of electricity. That is the main point. So let's say in the US, you'll be paying, depending on the state, it really varies from 12 cents up to 15 or even more. The highest I've seen is like 18 cents, but for the most part, I'm just gonna do 12 to 15 cents. 12 is what I usually am paying in the state that I am. So if I click apply and see the price of electricity, make sure it's positive. You're getting a positive in the green day, and then if you're happy with the ROI, so based on this calculations, $24,000 from this website. These are trusted vendors that ASIC miner value has put on here. Now, most of these I would trust, but make sure you do your research otherwise, because sometimes they may put on vendors that aren't really trustworthy. It is your due diligence to make sure that you do your research before you hop on one of these miners and you pre-order them. So you can see this miner is a pre-order January 2022. So if we go ahead and click shop or just open up in a new tab, this is the website. Bitmain Antminer L7 January batch plus gold shell HS5. So this is the L7 miner, which is this, which is very hungry in electricity. Make sure you do your research on if your home or warehouse can even support this, because that is a ton of electricity. Based on this website, you actually get a gold shell HS5, if I can pronounce that right, also as a combo. So let's go ahead and just search up gold shell HS5 in terms of how much this gold shell HS5, and this will make you $1.5 thousand in extra income on top of this. That is only specific for this miner. since I'm pretty sure they're grouping this in. So yeah, that is the cheapest plan. So you have to kind of buy the Gold Shell HS5 with it for some reason. You can actually buy with Apple Pay, which is pretty. So with mining cryptocurrency, if you get a lot of these up, potentially it can replace your job, your entire income. And that's actually insane to think about. Say these miners, especially I have a helium miner that cost me $500. It is set to make about $150, $250 a month. That's about 2,000, give or take, depending on the price of helium when you're watching this, per year. So based on the $500 investment, I will earn 4 times my initial investment back per year. And that's passive income. I have not touched the miner except when there's issues from port forwarding or when internet goes down, then I have to touch it. But besides that, if everything's working fine, I did not touch it. Everything is passive. It is actually living a dream. It is basically a money printer. It's actually amazing and insane to think about in that way. So is cryptocurrency mining even worth it in 2022? Absolutely yes. I have not found a other better stream of passive income than mining cryptocurrency. I have not seen better gains compared to the stock market than cryptocurrency mining. You buy a miner for a set amount price, calculate the ROI. If you're happy with it, buy it. Once you hit break even, it's that simple. You either reinvest it into another miner, or you can take profits and be a little bit on the safer side and cash it into your bank. That miner's officially paid off. Now, depending on the project that you choose or the type of miner, you have to count in electricity costs. But for most altcoin miners like Helium, then you will definitely not pay too much in electricity per year. Based on the Helium project, you'll pay about, basically, it's like a 5-watt charger plugged in all the time. Realistically, you pay about $5 in electricity costs. $5 for $2,000, depending on a lot of factors, where you're placing it, how many witnesses your miner's connecting to, your location, and little things like that. So make sure you do your research before you jump onto these cryptocurrency mining projects. But I'm super excited for these cryptocurrency miner projects because the more I get, the more passive income I get. Let's say my helium miner makes about $5 a day. My MXC miner makes about $10 a day. That's $15 a day doing nothing. Once it's paid off, it is true 100% profit. The more miners I get, let's say you get another MXC miner, that's $10 extra per day, $25 a day, another one. Eventually, if I get a bunch of miners, we'll make about, let's say we'll be making $300 a day. Now that is a bit of a stretch, but it is realistically doable as soon as we keep reinvesting our profit into more and more miners. That is 6 figures in profit per year mining cryptocurrency. That's actually insane to think about. So I hope you guys found this video valuable in any way. Cryptocurrency mining is absolutely insane. It is basically printing money as of this time. Make sure also though, mining is actually taxable income, so make sure you report that. If you need any help, make sure you check out my previous video about filing taxes using the program Coinly. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.